morning. I want to talk to you today about some foundation concepts. I'll be doing regular video reviews for you, and sometimes they are just one video very specific to your dog, and then other times, as in today, sorry about the background noise, can never do anything about that. Our video concepts today, I'm going to pick a topic and then I'm going to work that topic with each of the dogs so that you can kind of see different progressions, because these dogs are at all different levels. So in the very beginning, the first couple weeks, I spend a ton of time working on attention skills, because the fact of the matter is, for me, teaching the skills like sit, down, leave it, things like that, that's the easiest piece of the pie. The hardest part is getting a puppy that wants to stop what it's doing and sees the value in paying attention. And that's also what's going to help us develop skills so that down the road, when your puppy is out in the world, you're the most valuable thing to that dog, okay? So we start with a concept called name game. And name game is about teaching your puppy that when I say your name, you need to stop what you're doing and look at me and find out where I am. Come to me. We're not teaching come right now, but we're teaching stop, look, and listen, basically is what the name game's all about. So right now, if a puppy's already staring at me, I'm gonna try to find a little distraction. Archie! Yes. And I wanna try to get that puppy to get its reward before it offers me any other behaviors. So if I wait too long and the puppy sits to look at me, then the reward becomes about the sit, not about the paying attention and the eye contact. So timing is really important here. You'll also notice I'm using what's called a marker word. A marker word for me is going to be the word yes, and I'm going to do that the second the puppy does the thing that I'm looking for, okay? And then the reward will follow after that. So I want to set this puppy up for success. I want to make sure that I'm getting a little bit of distraction, but not so much that it can't make the right decision. All right? Archie! Yes! Good job! Very nice. Okay, so wait for a little distraction. Okay, this is the tricky part, finding some distraction, but nothing too hard. Archie! Yes! Good job! Okay, Archie! Yes! I want to try to get 4 or 5 repetitions in right away. So again, I've got this puppy, total attention, really excited. I also want to make sure with a dog like this that really wants to jump the second it thinks we're working, is that I want to have that puppy hold a nice sit all the way until I get that treat down. If I start to lower a treat and I get jumping, I just hold off so that puppy learns to hold her position. Good girl. Very good. Again, I'm going to try to distract her a little bit. Nori! Yes! Good job! Nori! Yes! Okay, so did you see that really nice head snap? Meaning, the second I said her name and she wasn't looking at me, Nori! Yes! Good. And again, I'm rewarding as quickly as I can so that she doesn't offer any other behaviors. All right? Very nice little girl. And then she's sitting for me. Very nice. Good job, Nori. Excellent. A really important concept is knowing and figuring out how to work with each puppy. And so your puppy's temperament is really going to determine a lot about the speed of which you can train. So if I have a dog that's really outgoing and really enthusiastic, really food motivated, that for sure helps me and helps the speed at which I can train. But not all puppies are like that. Maggie is a very sweet, cuddly little girl, but she's also a little, she questions a lot of things when she's unsure, and her temperament tends to be more of, if I don't know what's going to happen in this scenario, I'm just going to walk away. I don't care that you have a handful of fresh salmon, which I literally do. She is uncertain as to whether she wants that. I'm sitting down in a chair because when I was standing up earlier, it made her really uncomfortable and it shut her down. And what I mean by shut down is that she just, again, walked away, wasn't interested in in working with me. So I start off with a dog like this, and I try to do stuff to make them really comfortable. In the beginning, I might, if she acknowledges me, just put some treats on the ground so she gets rewarded just for acknowledging me. Maggie! Sometimes people, other puppies don't like it when I'm working with another puppy. Hi, little girl. Hi, let's go over here. Hi. Good girl. Good girl. So what I want to do is just reach out, touch her collar, and give her a treat. Okay? Yes. And if she does, I'd rather that she not move away, but I can start by literally, Maggie, yes, good girl. Just put in some treats so she wants to come towards me. Maggie, yes. Move my hand towards her a little bit, reward her. Maggie, yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. I'm gonna stand up and see what happens. Maggie, yes, good girl. Very nice. Yes, good girl. Very nice. Okay. All right, so with Widget loves to jump. Widget is super enthusiastic and really athletic. So I'm working a lot on getting her to run towards me, but keep her forepaws on the ground. Okay, so we'll do a couple basic versions of name game. Right? Again, little distraction. Widget! Yes! Good job. This way. Widget! Yes! Okay, you also notice that I don't ever keep my treats out in front of my body. I want to have those behind my back. Very good. Ready? Distract you with this. No. Can't fool you. Ready? Fun now. Widget! Yes! Good job. Widget! Yes! Oh, that was so good. Widget! Yes! Good job. So really quick with my treats so the dog does not have an opportunity to jump up. Keeps all four paws on the ground. Still working on name game and building our foundation for recall, which is teaching your puppy to come to you. Thank you for not jumping on me. All right, and our last puppy today that I'm going to be demoing with is Darla. Darla! Yes, good job. All right, Darla's done quite a bit of foundation training already before she came to school. So, Darla! Yes, good job. So we're going to be working on slightly more advanced skills. Darla! Yes, good job. The other thing I'm going to start working on in the first week is what we call a hand target. And it's also referred to as touch game. And it's a really good way to get your puppy close to you and to refocus them when things are really distracting. Super easy skill. Darla has already been working on this. So I'm going to show you what it looks like in a more finished version. Darla! Lots of sniffs on the ground. Thank you for paying attention. Good girl. There's little pieces of salmon all over the ground, so this is really hard. Darla! Hey, so when we're doing name game, if I say the dog's name and they don't look at me, number one rule is you don't get to repeat the name. Okay, so what do we do if the dog doesn't pay attention? We have to make it easier. So right now, too many distracting things on the ground. I'm going to get closer to the dog. That's how I can make it easier. Darla! All right, so that still wasn't good enough. Hi, little girl. I'm going to move her away from stuff that's super distracting, which is very difficult to do right now, but I'm going to get her focused. Good girl. Very nice. All right, now we're going to show you the hand target. Ready? Touch. So all she needs to do, touch, is touch her nose to the palm of my hand. Darla, touch. Yes. Girl, touch. Yes. Good one. Good. So you can see if I'm working on that skill, I can be farther away. Darla, touch. Great way to get a puppy to come to me and to refocus. Touch. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. All right, so all the puppies will be working on that in the next couple weeks.